All right, welcome everybody to the Chat Star League number 7 for Tekken 8. I am the Pretty Boy Jackal, joined here with the Wing Regent. Glad to see you again, my good sir. It has been quite some time. How you doing today?
Yes, it has. Hello, greetings, salutations. I've been well. We've gone up and down with the fighting game scene. Street Fighter 6 has come out, Tekken 8's come out, and now I'm happy to be here doing some commentary with Tekken 8. Last time we shared a booth together was for Virtual Fighter 5. I believe it was Ultimate Showdown where we
Hmm.
shared the booth together. So now getting to share it on Tekken 8, I'm looking forward to it. It's been a long time, man.
Yeah, definitely for sure. I'm definitely glad to be here on the mic with you once again. Again, folks, this is the Chat Star League number 7. So definitely looking forward to seeing what everybody has coming up on the plate today. Same thing as always, of course, we do have a live Matcherino. So make sure that you are using !Matcherino in the chat to help contribute to the pot, of course, to help out these players as they compete for us today. But definitely something short and sweet. So just make sure that you're staying tuned in. We are currently getting our players ready for the next match. So we're just waiting on that to get set up here, and pretty much we're going to get started. It's a typical tournament format, right? Best of threes until we get to the finals, which then it would transition to best of five. So definitely want to get to that promised land of winners, grands, or losers finals because it is double elimination. So just taking a look here, we are getting underway with the bracket as we speak. Let's see who we got on the lineup here. So we have Try Hard in the building. All right, so that's going to
Right?
be very good, very interesting to see. Try Hard, is always jumping in a bracket wherever they can find it, as the name suggests. We have Jin Senpai, Tontaku, as well as Lyrical Hippie. So again, we're just getting everything situated while everybody's waiting to start, and then we'll be making sure to get y'all featured on some action. We're just currently trying to get the players in the lobbies.
Yeah, the usual tournament setup, getting everyone into place, making sure that everyone's ready to go. And then as we get things situated, we will take the opportunity. Again, the Matcherino's there, !Matcherino. I believe in the chat we'll be able to access that. You can go to the Matcherino page, and at no cost to you, there should be a blue button on the top right corner after you log into the Matcherino page with anything. You can log in with your Google, your Facebook, your Twitter. You can pretty much log in with anything. If you got a MySpace, they're probably working on that functionality as well. You log in with that, and there'll be a big blue button on the side. You click that, and you'll add 25 cents to the pot absolutely free for these players who are applying their craft in Tekken 8 tournament play today. And it'd be a good way to show your appreciation to their skill level and show your appreciation to their play today. As we're currently, as mentioned before, getting everyone situated to start this tournament, we have a little bit of a variety of characters from what I've seen of the players here. Jin Senpai, as the name suggests, rocking a Jin. So he comes in there. Tryhard also rocking a Jin, but also I've seen him bust out the Eddie Gordo when it comes time to it, and Tontaku also busting out the Lily. So we've got a Jin, Eddie, and a Lily, but I have not seen what Lyrical Hippie throws out there. So got a little bit of a wild card there from what I could gather. And going to be interesting to see what variety comes from the play styles here with the different characters. Tekken 8 very open to a lot of player expression given the different systems and the different mechanics. So it'll be exciting to see what the players cook up in this tournament.
Yeah, same. And I agree. There's been a lot of chatter, right? A lot of debate on exactly how Tekken 8 should be played, as well as just how stable the game really is, right? And personally, I like it. I
Mhm.
don't mind a little dynamite in my morning coffee, right? So no problems here, right? I like the game. I think it's actually like really, really creative and really fun. More interactions, which means, like you said, room for more expression. And we've definitely seen the meta shape up as time has gone on. A lot of players that might have been struggling in the beginning as they were trying to, or basically just been a little unfamiliar as they were trying to learn the systems, are definitely starting to take their rightful places at the top, or just wherever they fall in the grand scheme of things. But like it's a great time. I think this is easily one of the best, or this is one of the best times to be a Tekken player, not just simply because of the amount of the just how far, like how much the community has grown, but just from just from an accessibility standpoint, right? This is definitely one of the easier, if not one of the easiest Tekkens to get into, with the changes to movement, with the changes to how the combos work, making certain combos easier. But the skill ceiling is definitely there, right? A lot of the legacy stuff that, OG Tekken players know and love, or have grown accustomed to at the very least, are still there as well. And, I'm a Brian player. So
Oh boy.
I know for a fact that this Tekken, while it does have things that are easier about it, there are definitely still a plethora of things that are going to take some time to achieve and to become consistent at, right? So
Right, right.
all right, so we have your first match for y'all today. It is Tryhard facing off against Lyrical Hippie, the wild card, as you put it, right? So, it's going to be curious to see how this goes because, again, we know the characters that we've seen on the from everybody else, but not entirely sure what Lyrical Hippie is bringing to the table. You know, um, we have the Zhao Yu, the Ling, coming out here, and this is a character that has pretty much remained the same throughout the majority of the game's life. So, it's just one of those things where you have to really know how to approach her. And Jin, a character that has definitely, gotten some benefits, but also has received some adjustments, right?
Right,
But
right.
we're gonna see how this goes here.
Right now, a little bit of poke from both players here. Jin trying to press the offense, gets the stagger, and then nails the uppercut. It's going to push this into the wall, going to get some decent damage off of this. Ooh. Answers the roll by following with a sidestep, following their movement. Gets the unblockable off of the hypnotist.
I actually like that option because early, right? You want to go ahead and set the pace, and before you get into the extra layers, right? You just want to go ahead and try to test them out. And the fact that they got hit by that is great information, right? But Tryhard is just going to go ahead and push the pace here, push the issue, gets in there with the uppercut.
Oh, that right hook now activates heat up against the wall, blows the heat. Savage Sword goes for the axe kick, doesn't get the finish, but then gets the low, and that takes the round. Tryhard already up 2 rounds to nothing.
Yep. Jin, one of those characters that definitely can test your patience. Got that counter hit there, but wasn't able to get the combo off of it.
Right, and we see AOP trying to make something out of it. Nice duck, gets the launcher. Gonna push up against the wall. Gave up the wall there with the movement. Oh, there's the kick, but doesn't get the follow through, but doesn't matter. Just goes for the 1-2 and takes it out, closing out the round. And already, just like that, Tryhard's up 1 game to nothing.
All right, here we go. Getting it started with game number 2. And Hippie, for what it's worth, is definitely getting some nice shots here. It's just that Tryhard is definitely capitalizing a lot harder on their opportunities. But speaking of which, Lyrical Hippie getting a nice little wall carry there, but wasn't able to complete the combo.
Yeah, but here we go. We see Tryhard capitalizing with their own wall combo, keeping up against the wall, trying to keep the pressure, but finally Lyrical Hippie gets a throw, stopping the momentum. Oh, but that doesn't matter. Tryhard gets the heat activation and pushes forward. Nice, that Jin with that forward 4 kick, just opening up. Lyrical Hippie gets the stagger, activates heat. Tries to, nice.
There it is. Gets the wall splat. Nice damage.
Oh, Jin going a little old school, activates the Omen into the electric, gets the uppercut, and then closes it out with a perfect sign seal delivered, ending the round. But Lyrical Hippie answering back, gets the launcher to start this round. Gonna get something out of it. We're gonna see some... Ooh, sacrifices the damage, but goes for the stance, goes for the positioning.
All right, gets the engager. Nice, down 2 for the Oki. Yeah,
Oh
get
God,
the
the
wall
kick.
blast.
Just like that, closing out the round. Another set of 3 rounds straight going to Tryhard.
Hmm.
closing it out 2 games to nothing. Tryhard already showing to be a little bit of an offensive juggernaut there, pushing forward when the opportunity opened itself up for them, basically showing how relentless they could be with their Jin, pressing on the offense at any opening that lyrical Hippie left for them. And there are only a few moments where Hippie was able to actually stunt the momentum, got a throw in, was able to get a launcher. But in those situations, Tryhard keeping calm and then getting up and then just demolishing right through. We saw the wall blast with that straight kick, activating the wall and then getting the most damage out of that. And Tryhard with that advances into the next part of the bracket, sending
Yep.
Lyrical Hippie down to losers.
There it is. So wild card has been activated and shelved, placed into the graveyard to fight their way through. So remember, folks, this is a double elimination style bracket. So you always get a second chance of life, even if you do lose the first time. But we are
Right.
just moving right on along here. So again, try hard moving into that winners finals position, meaning that they now get access to the promised land, meaning that they get that extra game. Now they are in best of 5 territory as opposed to best of 3. And
That's right.
Tekken 8 is that's very important. Like Tekken typically is a pretty stretched out game, right? Because it has 3 rounds as opposed to the 2. So that's usually why it goes to best of 3, right? The first of 2. But
Hmm.
with Tekken 8 being so much more high octane and so much more faster pace, I feel like the first of 2 format is starting to be tested. And really, a lot of games tend to go pretty quickly, especially with the addition of the addition of all the offensive tools with the heat smashes and the heat engagers and everything else. Um, I think the thing that is the most dangerous about Tekken 8, and I've always said this, and I'll keep saying this, is the introduction of chip damage. I won't let me not
Yes.
say the introduction of chip damage. I should say the amplification of chip damage, because chip damage was actually a thing in prior titles. It just was very minuscule. You barely even noticed it. But now it is an active, usable part of the strategy here in the game, and I feel like that is a thing that can cause a lot of those what's the word I'm looking for? Just basically cause people to blow up, for lack of a better
Those
term, right?
momentum shifts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Those
Yeah.
very big momentum shifts, because you're taking a lot of that chip, and it creates these volatile powder keg scenarios, because the opponent getting chipped out, the defender definitely has an opportunity to get it back if they manage to land the right hit. But then again, they're in a really volatile 50-50 situation, because the next clean hit that they receive could potentially delete all of that great life that they just built up.
Right, and an important thing to remember about the chip damage in Tekken's history is that in previous games that did have chip damage in Tekken, it was an option. That was something that you can go into the settings and turn on or off for Tekken in previous games. And this is the first time where chip damage is on with no way to turn it off. So a lot of players in previous games, they have turned chip damage off in Tekken. So for a lot of players, chip damage is a little bit of a new mechanic. But for others who've played like the PS1 and the early PS2 Tekken games, they'll look and go, it's been there. It's just something that you could flicker and play around with. Now it's like, no, it's
Hmm.
part of the game. You got to know how to deal with chip damage. With the
Yeah.
gray health being a factor, you have the characters who can delete gray health in this game. Nina, Shaheen, Dragunov, Raven having their own techniques that can just erase the gray health in one swoop, and that itself lends itself to a more offensive playstyle because of the fact that you don't want to be caught sitting there and staring at your health being dwindled because you are now caught on the back foot and being caught blocking the whole way through. It very much encourages a more offensive heavy play style, which I personally love in Tekken 8. I much prefer the offensive, more in your face sort of pacing that Tekken 8
Yeah.
offers compared to Tekken 7,
1000%.
especially. Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree for sure. Like I said, there's been a lot of debate about it since the game came out, right? And for what it's
Yes.
worth, they did warn us, right? I think
Hmm.
that's probably one of the sillier aspects of these debates, is that everybody's getting so caught up on how aggressive, or I should say how oppressive offense in Tekken 8 can be. But again, for literal months, the developers
Yes.
were telling all of us in press conference after press conference, hey, this game is going to be unlike any Tekken you've ever played. And
Right.
the most defining factor about it is that it's going to be more aggressive. The
Yes.
theme, the word of the year is aggression. So
Yeah.
what exactly, like you hear that, and if I heard that and I was expecting anything, I was expecting everything. I came from playing NRS fighters, which in my opinion are
Mm-hmm.
some of the most aggressive fighters in the history of fighting games, and that's counting KOF and so many other aggressive fighters, right?
Right.
So I'm ready. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm just like, hey, that's cool. That's fine with me. I was looking at I was looking forward to the introduction of the heat and the extra chip damage and all of that stuff. And then when the game came out, everybody was shocked. Everybody was surprised or disgusted, whatever you want to call it, right? And I'm
Right.
just sitting here like, didn't they literally they delivered on what they said? They gave us what they said they were going to give us.
Does
You
what it says
had
on the
like
tin.
yeah, like I don't understand. I don't understand what happens here. I don't understand how we got here, but it is what it is. So moving on, we are now in the winners finals with Try Hard facing off against Tontaku, and it's going to be Jin versus Lily. Now Lily here, a character that everybody has something to say about, and a character that has definitely been on the radar in previous iterations, but in this current one she is definitely stealing the show.
Yeah, Lily's playstyle really fits a lot of what we were talking about with the new mechanics in Tekken 8, the offensive playstyle. But as we see here, Tryhard gets the throw and follows it up with the Meridian Smasher and takes out Lily to close out the round. But like I said before, or like I was saying earlier, Lily's offensive style, the movement, the mobility that Lily has, plays very well into the heat system in
Yes.
catching someone walking in. The hop kick right there, going into the launcher, into the combo, and then keeping the pressure up as they get up. Gets the axe kick as they try to block low. Nice heat activation, uses the armor there. Lily answers back with their own armor, goes for the axe kick mid, activates heat. Pushing in with the offense, heat dash, and then just gets a quick poke to close out the round. Both tied up with 1 round apiece.
Mm-hmm. And I like that you mentioned Lily's movement, right? Because that is definitely the defining factor in her kit, is the fact that she is so evasive in her offense. So, is Tryhard is going to have to be careful in making sure that they pick their shots carefully. And it's looking like they are, right? I'm seeing some tracking moves there and some good mix-ups to keep Lily contained. Because for what it's worth, right, like Lily has to get started. And if you're able to keep her contained right here, like you're staying in the pocket. Ooh, good bait there on the heat activation. Gets in with the 1-3 and finishes the round. But yeah, if you can keep her contained and keep her from being able to really like start the shenanigans, and you can say that about a lot of characters, but for her it's very apparent. So forcing her to play small Tekken, I should say, as opposed to being able to get her bigger moves off.
Right, and you can say that about a lot of the characters, as you said, but there's one thing that they all have in common. They are hyper mobile. Lily, Lars, Reina, Victor. A lot of those characters all have that hyper mobility. Good throw break there by Tryhard, but eats the counter hit, gets crumpled here. He's going to eat the combo to close out the round, tying it up 2 rounds apiece now on both sides. And like you said, as soon as Lily gets started, it's hard to know when you can cut off Lily, and you have to stop it before it starts. Stem the momentum before they can even build it.
And this is still anybody's game, gets the slide, and that's the counter hit as well. So they're going to get the full combo into the wall.
And good wall pressure. Oh, nice low block there.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to keep some pressure going. Activate heat. Ooh, they tried to do the flip, but got caught jumping. Didn't get a lot of damage out of it, but it's still the factor of stopping the momentum, and gets the electric against the wall. Heavy damage. A lot of gray health built up there. We were talking about the chip damage earlier.
Yes.
And there it is, just to close it out with that simple shot to end it. And Tryhard takes game 1.
All right, that was a really strong showing from both players too. So definitely curious to see how folks are gonna go ahead and try to figure this one out. But again, this is what I like to see. I like to see very active back and forth action like this, because again, this is a game where you have to fight. Like, you can't just, run away like you usually do. The turtle style is still apparent, but it's different. The
Oh,
people don't
nice.
like to hear this term, but I like to say it. You have to have active defense. And
It's legit a thing. Yeah.
yes, exactly. Like, you have to be very active in stuffing your opponent's options, as you see right there. That evasiveness that we've been talking about all day, paying dividends for Tontaku right now.
And forcing
Very, very
Tryhard to
clean
take a trip
launcher.
up the Matterhorn. Very clean. But yeah, like you were saying, active defense is very much a thing. It is a thing that gets overlooked. Being able to apply your offense while playing defensive, as we see here, Tryhard, nice stance switch into the throw, and then keeping the pressure going. Nice throw break there by Tontaku. But there is such a thing as that active defense, being able to apply your offense while still being cautious and not going entirely unga bunga. Nice throw break there by Tryhard as he does the Meridian Line Destroyer, taking it into the wall, going into old school Jin combos here up against the wall, and there it is. There's that low poke just to end it. Created some space, walked in, and then the low sweep, and Tryhard now ties it up. That pressure there from Tryhard trying to do the right hook. Got blocked twice, and then Tontaku found their opening to counter it. Nice call there. We were talking about the evasiveness. Lily with the Matterhorn sending them flying and taking them into the wall. Doesn't get the full combo out of that though, but still gets the wake up positioning, staying right in Tryhard's face, and gets the poke. Nice low parry there by Tryhard. Those dive kicks trying to open up something. Getting some health back. Isn't landing the shots, but getting the block damage in to get some health back, and that one landed, resulting in the low, and Tryhard is now up 2-1 and opening again with the heat activation.
Oh my goodness. And Tryhard trying very hard to keep this wall pressure going, but that was a great duck there from Tontaku. But Tryhard again just pushing the issue, not trying to let this Lily get away. I don't think they were too happy about that Matterhorn that hit a couple rounds ago.
Not at all. They looked at it and said, no, I can't let that happen again. They've been in their face since that.
Yeah, look at this, just non-stop, just going.
Just keeping the pressure, kicking them, staggering them, and closing out the round, and Tryhard taking that one. And it's looking good on Tryhard's end, looking real good right now for Tryhard.
All right, and there it is. Tryhard making it into the winner side of grand finals, taking the game, set, and match. Great showing, of course, from Tontaku, of course. Definitely was trying to get things going with the Lily. But,
That was 2-0.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's winner's final. So, yeah, it's a best of
There's
5.
one
I'm
more.
sorry.
Yeah. You're all good.
It went so fast. I was just like, oh, yeah, right. Apologies. Yeah, apparently I don't know how to count either, It's
what
Sunday,
are numbers?
Yeah,
it's Sunday. What are numbers?
Yeah, this is my day off. This is the day that my brain takes off, this.
But as we're going into this, Tontaku launching them with the hop kick, getting a good wall combo and ending it, taking no damage there. Sign seal delivered, taking them out of that first round. But Tryhard, we've seen the offense that Tryhard can come out here, and those pokes are keeping Tontaku very much on their toes. Nice activating heat. Oh, he's gonna blow the heat gauge there. Get some good pressure using that up against the wall, causing Tontaku to stagger from the wall splat and then eating the dive kick afterwards. Smart play there by Tryhard. Tontaku tried to poke there, didn't get anything. Nice low block, but eats the mid as they rushed in. And once again, familiar sight, tied 1 round apiece. Low slide there by Tontaku. Tryhard again with the pokes. Nice evasiveness by Tontaku, and activates heat first. Good throw. Low sweep. Gets Tryhard up against the wall and gets the kick on Wake Up. And now Sontaku now with the round lead as the floor is activated, which means any floor smash here will result in going down deeper into the subconscious, into the Gargoyle's perch. And Tryhard was, oh, Tryhard looked like he was playing the waiting game there a bit.
Yeah, and honestly, I like that strategy as well. Playing possum can very much help you out sometimes in this game because people are so used to, just immediately taking their Oki, and I'm going to challenge you to react with your Oki, right? Not just
Yes.
autopilot. So that was good on Tryhard there for testing that out. And immediately gets the next round. We are here on the final round. Tryhard on set point.
All right, and here we are on Gargoyle's perch, with Tryhard trying to press their offense in. And to your point earlier as well, it goes into what we were talking about with Tekken systems, forcing a more active playstyle, more offensive playstyle. If you slow it down, that can take someone off guard really quickly. You just decide to play a little more hesitant to sort of get the pace back on your side. It can really change up the game, as we see Tryhard keeping the pressure there. Beautiful, goes into the low sweep, into the smashdown as we must go deeper, descending deeper into the subconsciousness. And Tryhard keeps the pressure going. OTG uppercut and closes out the set. Beautifully played there, using the pressure game to prevent Lily from getting any of the offense that they're known for in. We didn't see a lot of Lily's mobility there. We didn't see any elegant. We didn't see the pirouette. We saw a Matterhorn, and that just seemed to wake up Tryhard for him to stop that from ever happening ever again. So
Honestly, I
very good
felt
play
that in my
style.
soul. Yeah, I felt that in my soul because I know that pain getting hit by what seems to be a random Matterhorn out of nowhere, right? It's just like, what? Like, you did that, So I can definitely understand how Try Hard might have pushed a little bit after that one, right? Because it's probably one of Lily's most frustrating moves to deal with. It has a
Yes.
lot of it has a lot of high crush capability there, so you gotta be careful, right? Because if you I don't want to say if you autopilot, right, but again, if you're trying to set something up really fast, if you're doing like a couple highs, just trying to get your pressure started or trying to maintain your frames, she could just chuck that out real quick,
Right.
and next thing you know, you're gonna be eating about 40-50% damage, just because you didn't wait for half a second. So yeah, that was definitely good stuff there from both of our players. But now, yeah, try hard taking the set to yeah, try hard is going to go ahead and sit pretty in our winner side of grand finals. But we're going to go ahead and take a little break here, just so we can get everything situated for our losers finals. So thank you for your time, and we'll be right back. All right, folks, and welcome back. Appreciate everybody for rocking with us still at the Chat Star League number 7 for Tekken 8. Once again, this is Jackal and joined by Mr. Wing Regent himself. And we are just getting into the thick of it here with the bracket. So currently we have our winner side finished. We have Tryhard sitting on the winner side of grand finals. So now we are going to move on to the losers final, which is Tontaku facing off against Lyrical Hippie, Lily facing off against Ling, and the winner of that will be moving on to the grand finals to see who will be our Chad Star League champion of the day. Um, Again, folks, we do have a Matcherino that is live and in play, so you definitely make sure that you are looking into that to contribute to the pot. Again, folks, we want to make sure that we are putting on for these players as best as we can, so thank you for that. And then, of course, we have a live bracket as well if you would like to check that out. It's just exclamation point, the letter B as in Bravo in the chat. So definitely make sure that you're taking advantage of that as well if you want to keep up with the players.
Right, as we get set up for our next match here, we see Tontaku with the Lily, Lyrical Hippie with the Ling Xiaoyu. We begin, and Tontaku going right for the heat activation. Nice throw escape there by Lyrical Hippie. Heat activation there by Lyrical Hippie. Starting to keep some of the pressure going. Goes for AOP. Oh, but gets spaced out from the throw. Gets a launcher, but unfortunately on the trade, coming on the wrong end of it. Uses their heat smash there. But Tontaku with a quick little poke setup there to take the round. Tontaku goes up 1 round to nothing. Oh, and immediately starts around with a counter and the gut collapse going into the wall. Oh, doesn't quite get the wall. Activates heat, but doesn't connect there.
All right, here we go. Yeah, no realignment there. Could have possibly got more, but here we go. Tontaku getting the perfect for round number 2 here. Trying to work on a no round brown. Lyrical Hippie. Gonna have to figure something out here. Gets the launch. That's a good start.
Good start. Nice throw to follow up afterwards. Didn't get a combo afterwards, but perhaps thought using the stance to rather get more of a wake-up positioning than any combo follow-up. But here we see Tontaku trying to reassert themselves here, and there it is, using their, as we said before, the mobility in Lily's moveset to avoid that attack, countering with her own. Gets a good combo, activates heat, misses the elegant, but doesn't matter, follows through with the heat dash, and closes out. No round brown, 3 rounds to nothing. Tontaku goes up 1 game.
All right, and remember, folks, this is losers finals, so this is a best of 5. So both players are going to get a chance to really get a feel for each other. And Tontaku already with a great start here, but Lyrical Hippie trying to get something going, but Tontaku pushing the issue.
As we see there, activates the heat, pushing it further. Good throw break there by Lyrical Hippie. Goes for the low, goes for the AOP. There's the back turn launcher, but doesn't get the combo follow up, unfortunately. Those sweeps. Tontaku spaces them out. Hippie keeps the pressure going and then ends it with that spin kick, the orbital, taking the round. Hippie takes the first round. It's low. The pressure armor through by Tontaku. Ooh, nice. The double back turn into the low sweep and now going Hypnotist, but Tontaku keeping calm, not falling under the spell, and then activates heat. Heat dash to follow up here. Doesn't get the full combo there, but gets the pokes. Are they pressing? They are, and they eat the Rage Art. Hefty damage. Wasn't going to kill. Activates heat right away. Tried the heat smash in the walk-in, but doesn't get it. Nicely done. Nicely done. Read the fake outs, waited for an opportunity, and nailed the launch to close out the round. Hippie now up 2 rounds to nothing in this one, looking for a reverse sweep here. Nice there, Tontaku with the pressure. Pushing forward, gonna get the wall, do some damage here. Oh, they're pressing. They're definitely pressing that one. barely surviving, which means this Rage Art's going to do optimal damage here. You get a little bit more damage off of lower health. That's scary damage. Activating Heat once again. Same play as the last round. And just like that, health bars are even up. Oh, and they were pressing this time, and Tontaku answers back with the Rage Art and closing out the round with elegance, taking it, and Tontaku showing they still have fight in this particular game. Nice low sweep here. Nice, blocks the low, doesn't get much out of that though, but then Lyrical Hippie with the armor. Tontaku activates Heat. Heat dash, is gonna get a combo off of this. Quick follow-up. Heat activation, tries the Heat smash, doesn't get anything. They are pressing there, going for the Cali roll, but doesn't get anything off of that. They get Rage Art here. Is this going to kill? No, not quite. Interesting that didn't do as much damage, but gets the launcher on the follow through. Leaves them with the sliver, and that. Oh, and they drop that combo as well. And there's Tontaku with the closer, getting a great to close out the round. And now they're tied, 2 rounds apiece. Tontaku, nice throw attempt, but even better throw escape there by Lyrical Hippie. For the low sweep, good follow through by Hippie. Sidestep by Tontaku, avoids the damage. Good throw attempt.
All right, here we go. Getting the wall carry. Gets the wall this time. Tontaku locking it down, getting the.
Very nice. Tontaku getting the reverse sweep there. Lyrical Hippie almost getting a game on the board, but Tontaku was not letting that happen. In that game, what did you see out of both players there, Jackal? What from what you were examining in that game? What did you see from their play styles, and what strategy do you think Lyrical Hippie needs to sort of add to their
Well,
arsenal to make anything out of this?
to keep it simple, Lyrical Hippie just needs to finish their plate. There was a lot of opportunities there where Hippie was actually getting some good checks on Tontaku, but it's really just a matter of consistency when you're looking at both sides. Each time Tontaku got a counter hit, they had a full combo ready to complete the punish. And even in those moments where the combo may not have completed in the way that they wanted to, they had a plan to follow up on it. Hippie is getting the hits, but it's not completing the process. And this is Big Mama's house. You got to finish your plate. So honestly, if Hippie if because Hippie's getting some magic fours, getting some counter hits, getting some launches. They're getting a lot of the looks that they need to make this stick. But unless they again complete the sequence, they're just going to continue to get steamrolled like you saw there in the last game.
Yeah, there's one particular situation there where Lyrical Hippie got the launcher and got a combo follow up, but didn't complete the combo. It's usually, they go 1, 2, and then dun dun into, the tail spin into a follow up, and they didn't complete that sequence. That left Lily with a sliver of health, and then Lily was able to come back, get the great, and then close out the round, and then later close out the game. I feel like situations like that are going to be the things that haunt Lyrical Hippie in this tournament. We saw quite a few situations like that. And like you said, there's always that aspect of like, even if a combo doesn't work out like you wanted to, you have to play like, even if it didn't work out, that it worked out. You have to play in a way that you are confident that if this combo doesn't work out, you have a backup that you can at least do something with. If you don't get the combo you want, you follow through in a way that gives you better positioning, follow through that you get some extra damage, follow through that gives you better, wake up options in some fashion. Even if it doesn't play in a way that you intended, you have to pretend like you intended it. And that's kind of what it boils down to. And seeing on Lyrical Hippie side, the fumbles were it's one of those things where you see the fumbles and it's like, it like you said, it's not finishing the plate. You're just leaving all the scraps there, all the crumbs there, and you see Tontaku being able to come back as we head into game 3 of this set. Tontaku and Lyrical Hippie with Dontaku up 2 games to nothing here. Right now, Dontaku trying to space out a little bit, and there we go. Pushing forward, Lyrical Hippie answers back, stopping their momentum just briefly.
All right, goes for another grab there, but the tech. And that was actually a great tech too, because Tontaku was in the middle of a move. So that was a counter throw, which meant they had less time to tech.
I believe it's at half the frame count, if I'm not mistaken. And Tontaku there closing out the round with that axe kick, taking round 1. Good low sweep. Like to your point, we see the good looks and the good hits there, but it's not being completed through all the way. And we see Tontaku there with the follow-throughs, with the completions, with the positioning there, even with the small situations where you see a whiff or you see maybe a misinput. Tontaku's able to play it off very well. Nice. And just like that, Tontaku's up 2 rounds to nothing. This is set point for Tontaku. Nice kick there. Low sweep. The Hypnotist doesn't get much out of it. He's going for those low kicks, but Tontaku armors through. The low high. Nice. Ducks under the throw attempt from Lyrical Hippie's movement and gets the poke on Wake Up and just all 3 rounds and takes all 3 games in the set. So we're going to see a run back with Tontaku versus Tryhard, a run back from our winners finals. See if any adjustments will be made on Tontaku's playstyle against Tryhard here.
Yeah, for sure, right? And Tontaku definitely just kind of made short work there of Hippie. Again, you know, Hippie had some opportunities there, but it really comes down to who's prepared for them and who makes the most of them. And at that moment, Tontaku was just the one to make that work. So we're going to go ahead and get the run back started here very soon. With Tryhard being on the winner side, you know, they do get access to that promised land of just needing to win 1 best-of-5 set. Tontaku is going to need to win not 1 but 2 sets. They're going to have to basically reset the bracket and then take the next set to take the tournament and the first place victory. So I'm not sure how this is gonna go. You know, Tryhard seemed to be pretty comfortable, you know, not really needed to change too much in their strategy. In the match against Tontaku, that was when they were the most tested, and really it just seemed like they were implementing a lot of the same things, just faster, you know.
Right, yeah, there was a lot of that going on, especially with his, as you put it, like the active defense. There is a lot to be said about keeping a Lily player just nailed down under pressure with the pressure pushing down on them. And as we go into our grand finals, Tontaku versus Tryhard, and immediately Tryhard going right in with the heat activation, with the hooks, with the heat smash up against the wall. I can't look. The combo damage is too great with the low sweep. Sign seal delivered. Tryhard sending a statement at the start of this grand finals, taking round 1 with a clean perfect. Ooh, sidestep the hop kick. Tontaku going for the low. Tontaku trying to get an opening here, but Tryhard just with a sidestep and the heat smash again. And Tryhard just like that is up 2 rounds. Up the dive kick. Doesn't get anything off of that, unfortunately. But Tontaku's trying to find their spot. They're trying to open up. Tryhard a bit here. Getting some pokes in. But Tryhard's probably looking at that mobility, trying to keep it steady. But there's the Matterhorn. And just like that, Tontaku takes a round. And Tontaku's now on the board. Just like you pointed out how tricky the Matterhorn can be. You look at it and it's like, how did that hit me?
Exactly right. So there it is again. Tryhard still has the round lead though, so they're gonna go ahead and try to close things out here. But Tonkatsu definitely making it difficult.
Right. Oh, the dive kick there. Tontaku, yeah, Tontaku's not going down without a fight, but unfortunately, Tryhard is just breaking down those defensive barriers rather quickly. We see that massive, like, look at that gray health on Tontaku right there. But Tontaku trying to recover it, and just like that, gets caught on the low block, eats a while rising launcher, and Tryhard closes it out 3 rounds to 1. Tryhard goes up game 1. 2 more games to win the tournament. See what can be done here. They go right back into it. Both players showing a little bit more respect for each other here. Just trying to step in, back away, keeping distance, and now Tryhard going with the low sweep, and there's the heat activation. So now Tryhard is going to try to wait for the opening, going to now apply the pressure, the dive kick, and there's the matter. Every time.
Be careful.
Tryhard steps in one too many times, and Tontaku's like, you know what? How about Matterhorn?
Yeah, exactly, right? You know, I know that you're looking for the quick, the quick out, or just basically trying to keep me contained. Like we said earlier, right? You know, Tryhard wasn't really trying to do anything different. They just started implementing the things faster.
Right, and that's all you need.
Yeah, but I mean, Tontaku recognized that, right? So that's the reason why the Matterhorns are working, because they understand that Tryhard isn't really going for their mids there. There's not a lot of 4-4-2. They're not really cranking out that down 2 a lot. That's something that I've noticed, is that Tryhard does not use the down 2 that often. And again, the Matterhorn.
Yeah, really good call there on like the down 2 not being used. Like, we're not seeing a lot of those homing tracking mids silencing Tontaku, and Tontaku's now realizing the opening and made the adjustments, and there's the low parry. Or with a good follow through there. Oh, that heat smash into the wall, into a pretty strong combo, and there's the low to close out the round. So Tryhard might be starting to realize their openings as they open with a hook just to send Lily flying. Oh, Tryhard starting to be a little bit more mobile themselves. The sidestep there.
All right, here we go. Gets the heat dash. Full combo into the wall here. A little realignment. I love this stage so much, by the way. Like, this music is so good.
Oh, yeah. This is a beautifully done stage.
Mm-hmm. Definitely worth my $5.
Oh,
here we go. Another Rage Art, and that's counter hit too. So this is a potential death scenario.
Ooh, this might come close. I'm looking at the health.
Ooh.
That's super close. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the low
parry.
Oh, my
that
gosh.
Beautiful low parry there to call them out on the attack, and then answering Rage Art with Rage Art and taking the round, and Tryhard up 2 rounds to 1 here. That hook. The changes to that hook being so combo inducive in this game is incredible for Jin's playstyle. As we see, oh, nice. Using the low sweep into the follow through, and there's the electric into the wall. This might kill. There it is, closing it out. Closing out game 2, sign seal delivered, ending it with a perfect 2-0 is Tryhard.
All right, so here we go here. So again, Tryhard is coming away with the victories, but they have got to be more careful, because a lot of those rounds were very much their rounds to lose, right?
One move,
yeah, literally one move away. So Tontaku is definitely giving what Tryhard is. Tryhard is I can't get these names together. There's so many T's. Tontaku is definitely, giving what they're getting. Right. Tryhard is definitely putting out a lot out there, but Tontaku is definitely not, no slouch in this case, right? It's just a matter of, like you said, just one final move, that last guess for game, that checkmate situation.
Right.
All right, here we go.
Oh, nice dock there. Good sidestep there. Tontaku keeping the pressure going. R-ring through with the heat activation. Nicely done. Both players have rage, and we've seen that they're willing to use the rage art, but it's not needed with the combo into the wall and the follow through with Tontaku taking the round. And to the point we were talking about earlier with the guess for game situation, we saw that in the previous one, it came down to a low parry that ended it in Tryhard's favor. It's the little things, and as we see the little things, the quick little sidestep there with the launcher, Tontaku, and now getting the combo into the wall, trying to keep the pressure going, but Tryhard is not letting them get any room to breathe there. Nice block there by Tontaku. Tryhard backing away this time. Looks like they're trying to maybe get a read on them, maybe trying to force an error on Tontaku's end. Seeing Tryhard being a little more respectful of Tontaku's space here. 10 seconds left on the clock. This is an interesting situation.
Yeah, and that armor is about to secure the round for them.
What is the one?
No, oh! There wasn't enough time to punish. Oh, that's
wow.
So unfortunate. Again, you know, final move, like it just comes down to the wire all these times. And truthfully, I feel like Tontaku has a real strong chance here to make a reversal, to make a reverse sweep here, because Tryhard's getting caught a lot. You know, that counter hit, evidence of that for sure.
Yeah, one of the things with these longer sets and these tournaments is, especially in the case of run back situations, you have opportunities where you can adjust and adapt to your opponent. But there's the Cans, the Kazama special, as Jin takes the wall and goes for the Rage Art, and this should close out the round.
All right, here we go. Rage Art for the finish.
No.
Excuse us both.
What?
Will it kill? Oh, try to go for the okie doke.
Tried it. Didn't have the spacing for it. And Tryhard's got one round to clear to take this tournament.
All right, here we go. Now we're starting to see more lows here on both sides. Nice. Tontaku waiting it out.
That wall splat almost did some, put them in a bad spot there.
Didn't duck that high there. Instead, got hit by it. Makes you wonder what they were pressing. And Tryhard presses forward and secures not only the game, not only the set, but the whole damn tournament. Good stuff to Tryhard.
Very well played there. The offensive onslaught at the start, giving way to a more defensive tempered style later on. Almost an allegory to Jin's own story here, the offense into the defense. And then we saw at the end, he was like, okay, I know what to do. And then cleared the way, clean through in that final set there. Really well played by Tryhard. We saw how he was able to assert his play style and force Tontaku to sort of play their game a little bit, to not be able to get much going. Lily, we've said before, known for their mobility, but it doesn't really do you much good if you're not able to move. And we saw Tryhard keeping them locked in practically this quicksand of offense until finally Tryhard was able to take it, cleaning out the set, cleaning out the tournament. Well done to Tryhard. Congratulations to Tryhard with his Jin taking CSL number 7 for Tekken 8.
Yep, that's good stuff there. You know, again, Tryhard, just pretty much, you know, just pushing through and securing the bracket there. You know, I've been watching Tryhard for the past few months now, and they definitely are, you know, definitely live up to their name for sure. You know, and it's just such a heartbreaker, right, for Tontaku, because they were getting so many good looks, and that just seemed to be the theme of the tournament, right? Whoever was able to secure you know, their openings the best, that simply was how it was, right? And that's not always the case. You know, a lot of times it could simply just be a situation where, like, maybe you get hit once, you take a real nasty hit, you lose a lot, and then at that point, you know, the next person just kind of comes back with the same strategy, right? But that wasn't really it, because both players were getting a lot of great opportunities there. It just, kept, again, try hard just kept clutching it out in some way, shape, or fashion. Personally, I thought Tontaku was able to secure that round where they used the power crush and it was like less like 10 seconds left on the clock. I'm like, that's it,
Oh,
right? There's no way. Guess there is. It's just try hard, kept trying hard, kept pushing just kept pushing forward. And there's definitely good stuff to them. They definitely are very in tune again with the style of with the style they want to play, and that's just a great showing from them and all the players.
yeah, and that round is particular that went down to the timeout. That was a very interesting sort of change in Chard's play style there. But as we close out this tournament, we want to thank you all for stopping by. We want to thank you all for watching this fantastic display of Tekken gameplay, especially as Tekken continues to grow and evolve, as people learn their characters, learn new tricks, and see different play styles as they play each other, as they play other players as well. This has been a wonderful, wonderful tournament to do commentary for. Thank you for having us here. Thank you for joining us for CSL number 7 for Tekken 8. This has been Winged Regent, joined in the booth by Jackal. And